just humor me. Keep your head there as best you can. Now try to bring your arms up from the side. Try to bring your arms up from the side now. But keep your head back. Same, still.
Yeah, it's the.
Still pitching on that right side.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. All right, breathe for a second.
Oh, he must be feeling like somebody's watching me.
Sometimes I feel like.
Oh, jeez. Oh. 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 Oh.
Tap out.
What? There's still elbow?
I mean,
can you put me to sleep?
like give that a trial run. Bring your arms up. Let's see. Yeah. Wow. Whoa. Just briefly, can you show me what you do? Can you do something that makes the shoulder hurt? Does anything make the shoulder hurt worse when you lift up?
Yeah, like till here, and then it starts pinching
on the back.
And then, like when I'm doing this, I already feel it here in front. I guess that's the biceps. And then here it starts, the scapula starts to hurt.
Same thing for the other shoulder too?
And this one can go a little higher, but the biceps tendon here hurts a lot.
Okay, and show me that same motion coming across your body. Is that?
Yeah, here it stops, it hurts.
It starts to hurt on the back side?
Here, up. I guess that's the supraspinatus, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'd be curious to. So let me keep your shoulder there up. Lift it up from the side. Lift it up from the side. Is that pinch?
Yeah, it's kind of, there is a blockage right now.
Okay. Now hold on. Bring it back. Now bring it up from the side.
Yeah, that's the max it goes.
Still max right in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got to work on. So they operated on the right shoulder 2 years ago, and how has that changed since that surgery?
Well, the pain was to a point where I couldn't actually lift my arm more than this. And it is better, but I can play tennis now, but it's still kind of, the movement is very restricted.
How often are you planning, does he have a follow-up with you? Do you have to see him again? What's his plan for your treatment for your shoulder? He's just like, see you later?
Yeah, just paid, and I was in Pakistan, so.
Gotcha. The difficulty with that is that when you operate on a shoulder, whenever you go in there and shave off something, or the body will usually grow it right back. Because your body didn't add bone for no reason. There was damage, and then your body puts calcium in there to harden it.
Yeah, he said I had too much calcium.
Right, well then, but my point is that if he goes in there and shaves that off, it's probably all back. And gosh, how many times can we do this without eventually your shoulder becoming fused? And I would, what's wrapped in here too, and they haven't checked out your neck, is I'm already seeing neck problems just by looking at you. I can see that you're in avoidance with your head. Your head is forward, and that leads me to your lower neck is most likely overstressed, and then the head goes forward, which then causes your shoulders to go forward. So we're dealing with about 2 inches forward. Your shoulder, even with your shoulder forward, your head is forward. Does that make sense? From the side, your head is forward. And so I want to get the head back. Part of is a simple test we can do together. So just turn this way. Watch me for a second. Push your head forward. Okay? Now try to bring your arms up from the side. Right? Even me, well, look at me for a second. That's as far as I can do it. You understand? I don't have any impingement. My shoulder's not injured, but with my head forward, that's as far as I can go. You understand? I can't lift my arms up any harder than that.
I can't go anymore.
With my head forward. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now watch. If I bring my head back, now I get my arms up. So I want to get your head back in a second. Now part of it is that we're going to run into some monsters back here, but I want you to try. Just humor me here for a second. Try to bring your head back. So turn this way. So bring your head back as best you can. Now, you okay with that? Your head doesn't hurt too much?
Well, it does.
It does?
Yeah, I'm getting headaches straight away.
Cross your arms for me. All right, bend both the knees for me. Keep them, bend them. I'm just going to have them take feet together. There, perfect, you got it. Take a deep breath in for me. We'll sit up. Head back. Let it go. Deep breath in, I got you. Head back. Yeah, nothing. Okay, deep breath. I got you. Excellent. Yeah. All right. See, we got 75% of your back doesn't move, right? Your middle, lower back was moving a little bit, but the middle, upper, from like here to here, total 2x4.
Doesn't want to move.
It's frozen. And so the impact that's going to have on your shoulders is immense. Because if your chest is so tight, the lower neck's going to be overworked, and the lower neck and your shoulder are the same thing. This area here, and the health of your shoulder, at the very least, the health of your biceps tendon, the health of the glenohumeral joint, the health of your rotator cuff, come from the nerves that leave your lower neck. So what will happen is, along with the alignment and the stresses of tennis, if the nerve is pinched in your neck, the shoulder will atrophy and fall apart. And then your ability to move it's going to be diminished because the whole thing is just getting weaker. And it's not for a lack of strengthening. It's because the nerve that goes to the shoulder, like the power to the shoulder, getting cut off. Top leg bend. There we go. All right, deep breath in. I got you. All right, good. Other side for me. Hips are moving. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, other side. You okay? Good.
Yeah. Alive?
Yeah. There we go. Just relax. Breathe. Pretty stark contrast, though, from your chest not moving, right? This is moving. The joints are moving. Middle back was... Nobody's online in there. Deep breath in. I got you. We'll get it moving. Yeah, that's actually really loose. Do you understand? Like almost looser than it's supposed to be.
Yeah, the right side seems very stiff.
Correct. Yeah, and you're going to have more problems when your back doesn't move in an area. All right, I got you, bud. Just hands on your belly, relax. There you go, relax. There you go. Got a huge knot here on the right. Gee whiz, huge. I'm sorry if nobody else pointed this out to you. I mean, there's nothing here on the left.
No one.
And there's you got a roommate up here on the right.
I'm sure he doesn't pay rent.
He's not paying rent. He's going to get evicted, don't worry.
I have a huge tick. I like to crack my neck always.
Right.
I do this one. Like
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't doubt you have a desire to do that because, all right, so when you stimulate the mechanical nerves, you inhibit pain nerves. Because your upper neck is tight, your lower neck is going to be inflamed. You're going to alleviate that inflammation by, you understand? And then it's just going to build up again, and then 10 minutes later, you got to do it again. And it's going to create a perpetual desire for you to pop your lower neck. It's going to end up with your lower neck growing. The bones will grow like a muscle. If you keep overworking a muscle, they will grow. If you keep on popping your own neck like that, because of how stiff your upper neck is, all the motion is happening at the bottom.
So not a good idea.
Well, bone spurs and then shoulders falling apart.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, how long have you been doing that?
Years?
Do you see what I'm saying? And the shoulder surgery was 2 years ago. I don't find that coincidental. Those are the same thing. That your shoulder was falling apart at the same time that you were feeling this. You understand? You were having this desire to alleviate this tension in your neck. That was nerve pressure, and that was causing your shoulders to fall apart. Not in here.
Yeah, that's sore there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I feel it's pretty tight here. Just going to move this top guy. All right. There you go. All right. Breathe for a second. It's okay. Now, you see the difference, right? The left was not a big gap. That right was like a chasm that I jumped. It's making this all...
That hurts. Oh.
I know.
Oh.
Let it out. All right. Well, we're going to try to find the edge. But, we got to find somebody like me or me to just work on this and get rid of this knot.
Yeah, I went even for massages. They said, no, your neck is fine.
Okay. That's great.
I wonder how many of these people have
Have you ever felt
eBay licenses to actually do their job. It's unbelievable.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Well, your neck is not fine. We have major problems. All right, I got you. Let your head relax. There we go. Come on. There you go. We got to go this direction. All right. All right. There.
That's a big one.
All right, yes. There we go. Right there.
That's a bad one.
Yes, sir. This is what we call the atlas axis. The top two bones in your upper neck have old injuries. They've locked down. And part of probably what I see happening is that you've actually been using your chest to assist in neck range of motions. That's why your chest is so tight. You've been using your chest for 10 years to make up for how tight your upper neck is. Now your chest has been assisting in turning your neck, and now you've inflamed all your thoracic joints to the point where now none of them move. But that was a consequence of...
Like, for example, when I was living in Dubai, I went to a hospital because I thought I'm having a heart attack.
Right.
And the doctors told me that it's actually just chest muscles that are inflamed. And
they're irritating the cardiopulmonary nerve. Very good. Hey, they have it. correct. The nerves that excite your heart come from your upper back. So the cardiopulmonary nerve can interact with the muscles, the ligaments, the joints, the soft tissue that is in the environment of that nerve, can irritate that nerve and then cause high blood pressure, palpitations. This is a large, I'm so sorry that if somebody is massaged or palpated your neck and said, yeah, nothing to see here, we got problems. That is a
My grandfather used to always say, you hire monkeys, you get bananas.
There you go. Maybe just banana peels. This is just causing local discomfort, right? It might cause some shoulder. Are you feeling
It goes all the way up to the front of the lobe.
Of your shoulder or your neck?
My head.
Head. Okay, yeah. That's okay. And this is what causes headaches. And I saw you indicated you have headaches.
Oh yeah.
How often?
Well, that depends also.
Average.
Average maybe.
How many days a week?
Twice a week.
2 days a week.
Sometimes huge migraines where I can't even live normally.
Yes, sir. These are all in the same circuit. The upper neck tension, the inflammation of your suboccipital nerves, the irritation of your lower neck, the nerves that go to your shoulder. These are all on the same plane. These are not separate problems. These are one problem of your head's 2 inches forward. And our alignment, am I the first person to tell you that, first of all?
Yeah.
I'm the first person to tell you
Everyone told me that, no, you're fine.
Correct. Well, your head's 2 inches forward. So it'll cause gastric reflux. I think you said you had stomach issues.
No, there's no stomach issue, no. I like to eat a lot of sweets though.
I saw something. You said heartburn.
Heartburn, yeah.
That's stomach issues. Did you? I saw it on your paperwork. Heartburn. Okay, so heartburn is your stomach is being squeezed because your head's forward.
So the pain is right here.
Correct, yes, sir.
And it moves like all the way across to the back.
I understand.
And I told this the last chiropractor here in Sarasota. And the lady said, your neck probably.
Well, yes, the head's forward, which then compresses the stomach, you understand, and then even the ribs on the front are irritated.
So I spent like $200 and she worked on me for 15 minutes, cracked me a few times, and that was it.
I'm so sorry. All right, we got to get your neck back to being curved. Your neck belongs arched. Our life, tennis, work, everything, driving, sitting, flying, whatever, our bodies are rounded forward. And so our posture is a distillation or a compilation of the amount of time we spend in a position. Mm-hmm. So if we're always bent forward, that's where your body will want to just be and reside. We have to counter stretch you to get you back upright. In order to counter stretch you safely, we have to first loosen up all the joints so that they all move as a team. And we don't just bend where you're loose, and we bend evenly. See, this is nuts. It's like almost non-existent compared to this. Hello.
Gotta get that Teletubby out of there.
The humerus shouldn't be pivoting on the labrum. When the shoulder goes forward, we start tearing up the labrum because the alignment isn't correct. That's part of what I'm feeling here, is that your shoulder being forward is gonna, all this crunchiness in here is because the edge or the lip, the labrum is all torn up. So we want to get your shoulder back, get the weight off this area. That's why you're tearing this all up. That's probably where they operated on you. You understand? It's just, these are alignment issues that cause.
He said I had a partial supraspinatus tear.
I got you. I understand. I got you. I think of that like a rope. When you have a rope, if you want to cut a rope, it's easier to cut a rope when it's held tight, right? If a rope is held loose, it's hard to cut it. The tendon of the supraspinatus muscle is unique in that the muscle belly is maybe a couple inches and the tendon's like 6 inches. It's a very long cable, the tendon. And the more the shoulder is forward, the more that cable is held tight, and then you can cut it, right? So then you're playing tennis with the cable held tight, and then it's easy to fray and tear it. So that 100% is your shoulder's too much forward, and then you played tennis for too long with the wrong alignment, and you frayed. We have to start doing things to bring your shoulder back to alleviate the tension on that cable so that it won't be so easily torn. Same thing even with the biceps tendon in here. Biceps tendonitis in here. You're saying this is that actually attaches right to the superior part of the labrum. The actual one of the heads of the bicep tendon actually attaches in there. So when the shoulder goes forward or in the wrong position, you actually are damaging that tendon that interacts on that attachment on the labrum. That's how it got damaged. That's why he wanted.
That's definitely sore right there.
That's why he wanted to just. Did you say earlier he just wanted to remove it? he wanted to remove the...
Cut off the biceps tendon.
Just cut it off.
Yeah, because it was so inflamed.
So just have one, because there's two by, you're just going to take the one off. That was not a Freudian slip.
Yeah, that's going to be probably...
It's already purple. It's already. Yeah, that's... This can't be measured by a blood test or seen on an image, which is the soft tissue bruising component of pain. What can be easily dealt with, or how about this, quickly dealt with, is getting rid of the inflammation in the soft tissue, and perhaps you feel immensely better, and there's more space for the tissue to move around because all this inflammation is occupying space that shouldn't be occupied. You know, I'd like to try to get to the source of why it's building up in the first place. Do you understand? But temporarily we can. The Chinese figured out that you can comb the tissue to alleviate the inflammation, but it felt great for 3 days and then it came back. You know, it leads to, if you just do that, it doesn't technically always get to a better place long term.
There's a lot of scar tissue there, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right there.
Yes, sir.
That's painful.
Yeah, all this needs to get.
Tennis elbow, I guess.
Well, tennis
Oh,
elbow would be
biceps
more.
tendon right there.
This tennis elbow would be more out here. Let's check this guy. I got you. Like, how bad is that?
Not very.
Okay.
A little. I would say 20%.
Okay. Now that would be more the forearm muscle. So your forearm muscles attach,
Mm-hmm.
on the outside of your lateral epicondyle, or we call it lateral epicondylitis or tennis elbow. This is golfer's elbow, medial, but I'm not seeing that. I mean, this is, that's your. They shouldn't have any pain. You should be able to push on, but no, I don't see a forearm problem. This would be more biceps and deltoid.
Mm-hmm.
This is your shoulder involvement here.
Yeah, that one is definitely more sore than the biceps area.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, it hurts actually.
Jeez.
Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah.
What is that, biceps?
Part of it, yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes. No, you can feel it. It's like a.
He told me my biceps actually is completely torn.
Well.
What do
It
you
definitely
think?
feels gnarly. It doesn't feel right. I don't know. I mean, that doesn't feel normal. It's like something's been ripped. Part of it's to untangle it. If there's any attachment that's still there, it can heal. The tendon is on a replacement cycle. Now, yes, if it's completely ripped off, then you gotta talk. That's why I was trying to ask if you have a follow-up with this guy. I mean, all right, just let that arm stretch. See if you can just let that stretch a little. This holds the shoulder forward so that.
Oh God, that's bad.
Sorry.
No,
I
you
feel-
you enjoy yourself.
All
I'm
right.
gonna cry here. Ah. It reminds me of a massage guy I met in Turkey who works with like famous tennis players.
Yes.
I was crying from pain and he was like, enjoy. He was like, it's okay.
I'm tired.
Pain is good.
Freaking tired here.
Oh, that one hurts also. Oh. Same problem there, I guess. Oh God.
Yes.
Oh. Is it the same like on the right hand?
Yeah, right here too.
Biceps tendon hanging also? Oh, that hurts. Oh. Oh. That's bad.
Take a break. I know. Oh man. Well, I mean, how could your shoulder not hurt if all the tissue around your shoulders is sore, right? I mean, how would it not hurt?
They're dead.
It's like
they're dead.
I mean, you can barely handle. I mean, I know you think I'm going crazy. I'm really not. I mean, this is not that much pressure. I'm just saying it's that sore, Ed.
Thank you for being kind.
I haven't even put my elbow on you yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What? There's still elbow?
I mean,
Can you put me to sleep?
like really digging in there. This is just knuckle pressure. Yeah, no, it's bad. Look at it. Look, see. I mean, it's all, yeah. That's what you're feeling. Is all that inflammation that's been stuck in there.
Yeah. Oh man, that one also. Is there anything that works?
Wait, is there anything that's not sore? That's what I'm trying to say. I mean,
That one is painful too, right
the whole
there.
thing is beat up.
Oh boy.
Oh man, there's a ton right there. Wow, huge mountain blockade.
So last time when the chiropractor tried to crack the upper part,
Yes.
he was trying like 3 times and was hurting so badly and he couldn't.
Right. Okay. So imagine if you were a car mechanic and you have a bolt that doesn't turn.
Yeah.
Do you keep on trying to strip the bolt and keep trying, or do you put some penetrating oil in the bolt? You understand? Heat up the bolt.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You try to soften up the threads instead of just keep cranking harder. Does that make sense?
Yeah, obviously.
So, yes, I attempted to adjust your upper back. Yes, it didn't move. My solution is just let's pound on it harder. My idea would be let's go in there and try to soften it up a little bit, and then we'll try again at the end. Because you're right, that is your problem. It's a major problem that essentially, I know right here, it's not moving. And we have to release the guarding that you have in here. Okay, all right. Especially on this left side, yeah, it's right here. Oh man. That's what's wrapping around from the left side, like you were saying, from your stomach around to this.
To the chest.
The chest all the way to the front is right here. This
I
goes
feel it. Yeah, exactly. I feel
goes
like
right across.
exactly.
Yes, sir.
Like,
Yep.
At night, I feel like I can't breathe at times. I'm having shortness of breath.
Yes, sir. Yep. The left side's also your heart. This is
Yeah.
where your heart nerves come right here. The
Yeah.
cardiopulmonary that you were saying. The guys over there were saying that you have heart issues because of this. It's right here.
Yeah.
Right there is your heart nerves.
Oh. Oh, that hurts.
All right, come on, come on. All right, take a break.
Don't mind me, I'm just dancing like a little girl. Oh. Like my son is 7 years old.
Oh, cool.
And we have Alexa at home.
Yes.
And what he always does, Alexa,
Yes.
play Party in the USA.
Miley said, so I throw my hands up, playing my song. Stick to my day job. I know.
Oh boy. He likes to sing that in the jacuzzi. Oh boy.
Did you take the time to feel it?
You see, once you're going through with your elbow,
Yes, sir.
my entire upper body goes up.
Yep. Yep. Well, we gotta.
I think that's the body's natural kind of
Correct.
instinct to
Avoidance.
protect.
Yep. Avoidance. Guard it and
Yeah.
avoid. Yep.
And this is what I hate about the body. Like when you stretch,
Yes.
apparently the first stretch you do doesn't even count because the body just protects itself.
Right. Well, it didn't move the tight areas. You
Yeah.
just moved the loose ones. The first stretch only moves the loose ones,
Yeah.
and we're not trying to. And then you actually imbalance yourself more.
Yeah.
We want to target the ones that are just tight, and it's difficult. And that's why I have a job, and I'll try to show you how to do that and leave alone the loose ones. Oh my!
Oh.
Yes. No, it's a mess. Oh, right there.
Yeah, lately I've been having a lot of lower back pain.
Yes, sir.
Like when I walk, it hurts me.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Right
Yep.
down here.
Yep. Yep. That's from up here.
Yeah,
That's
it's
from this.
up, no?
This is from this being jammed here. Remember when I adjusted you on the side? It was so loose.
Yeah.
That's why it hurts. It's so loose down here.
Uh-huh.
So it's hypermobile, and you're spraining it because it does too much. But this is doing too much because this is doing too little.
Gotcha.
So we need. I'd almost say we don't need to do that too much down there. We need to have most of your visit needs to be spent getting this moving. It didn't move at all. I got nothing. I got some movement here. I got nothing and nothing. Total lock. And sometimes, and I fall prey to it, but a lot of chiropractors fall extremely prey to it. We all want the clicking. It's not that it didn't click. It didn't. It felt like I was pushing on concrete. Sometimes people's backs just don't click that much. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But it might feel supple. Your back didn't click, and it felt like a rock.
Like a rock, yeah.
And that's the problem. Is more that it not that it didn't click, but that it felt as hard as can be, and that needs to be alleviated. Okay. There we go.
Oh boy.
Yep. Yep.
Supraspinatus?
Well, supraspinatus, yeah, that's how we're gonna help supraspinatus right here, but all the joints, it's the knuckles. That's the knuckle.
Yeah, right.
These are the knuckles in your back that are frozen.
Oh, that one is the worst one out of them all.
Yep.
Maybe a little.
Well, I'm gonna go deeper now. Right there it is.
Oh boy. There's a huge knot in there too.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, breathe, come on. Come on, back shoulders, back. It's okay. Come on, there you go. Your job is to breathe in your nose deep, out your mouth or out your nose. Either way is fine, but just breathe in your nose deep. Try to relax, sink into the table. I know it's sore, but they're not your friends. They need to be evicted. All this has got to be.
Yeah, get them out.
Get them out, right? Let them go. But you don't want to. The more you guard it, the more you're holding onto their hand.
Yeah, they don't deserve to live there. Gotta pay rent.
That's right. I'm evicting. I'm taking them, kicking them out the door. Leave. Right there. Yeah.
Jeez, man. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, mamma mia. Oh.
It's a knot. Another roommate.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
I don't like that guy.
Oh.
Oh, there he is.
Oh. He's running.
Band on the run. Uh-huh.
Oh, he must be feeling like somebody's watching me.
Sometimes I feel like.
Oh, they don't make such good songs no more.
That's right. Huh?
Oh, jeez. Oh. 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 Oh boy. Oh.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna eat this paper in a minute.
Hang on, we can change it.
There we go. New paper. There you
Here,
go.
it's gonna suffocate you. There you
Like fluff coming out.
It's okay.
It's not here.
Oh boy. Oh, there's a lot of it there.
Yes, yes.
I'm sure that one is gonna be purple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting pains also.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also cracking like the sides of my back. I mean,
Yes, sir.
whatever the ribs are,
Right.
with a spin to the left or to the right, and
Well,
it
you're,
cracks.
you're trying to get anything that's willing to move. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because you're only running on 20-30% of your back works properly.
Yeah,
And
I can
a
tell.
large percentage of it isn't even showing up. And so you're just like, well, trying to make the whatever shows up work harder. And
Yeah.
I hear you.
You adapt if you have what you have.
Right.
You
Right.
try to make the best out of it, and
That's
I guess that's the body's response.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
This reminds me again of what my grandfather always said: if you don't have what you like what you have,
That's right.
and you make it work.
That's right. That's right.
You had some good sayings.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because if you see how the world is these days, everyone is very ungrateful. Even though they have everything,
That's right.
they still want more.
I think Spock said the desire of wanting is so much stronger than the desire of having.
Exactly. That's crazy.
It's like,
You guys are getting deep today.
Ooh. Yeah, it's sometimes good to have a good conversation. Oh boy, that hurts. Whoa. What is that?
attachments.
Is it from the glute?
Well, these are the ribs, the last ribs here, the last 12th. And
Or is it the hip flexor?
no, these are quadratus lumborum,
Yeah,
stabilizer, lumbar
Oh,
stabilization.
that hurts.
Yes,
Oh.
sir. These are lumbar stabilization muscles.
Oh. Well, that's bad. That goes all the way down to the glute.
Correct.
Oh. Oh, my eyeballs are getting tired.
Right there, yeah.
That's it. Teres minor.
Attachments, yeah, rotator cuff attachments. They have rotated on the back side of
I
the.
hate the least one that I like out of all of the rotator cuff muscles is the teres minor.
Yes, yes.
I hate him.
Yes.
He always causes problems, this little guy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, oh,
Right there.
yeah, that hurts. Yeah, that's unpleasant. Yeah, that hurts. Oh boy. That's not how I expected my day to be today. There's a lot of scar tissue there.
Yes, sir. There it is. Oh,
Oh, that one is bad. Oh, yeah. Here the teres minor is for sure worse than the other one. Oh. Now the question I have to myself: is there anything in my body working these days?
well, I'm not surprised that you can't have. How could you not have pain
Yeah.
lifting your arms up with this much,
Inflammation.
blockages and inflammation in here?
Yeah.
I mean, oh man.
That's my fault. Don't feel sorry for me, Doc. Ah. At least you're doing it right.
All right.
Sometimes you need to use force.
That's right. Here we go, bud. Come on. Oh, come on. There you go. Breathe.
Oh,
I know. Come on. Come on.
oh, that hurts. Oh.
There it is. Oh, it moved a little bit. Wow. Breathe. Come on. Let it go. I need your help. I know. Come on.
Oh.
Breathe.
Oh.
All right.
Oh. That one is
I
tight.
know. Yeah.
Oh boy, I think that's the one that.
Yes.
Oh, why is that hurting now all of a sudden? Oh,
Well-
oh.
I know. I'm moving things that haven't moved. We
Yeah.
gotta get them all. Get up.
Oh. Glutimus maximus.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Bum cheeks always. That's a good one. That's what happens when you sit to watch the concert. Oh,
Tap out.
tap out. Car developers, please fix your seats.
That's a lot.
Dear God.
That's all.
That's the left side.
Go crazy. Exactly. It's not mound and all the shoulders on this, but yeah. You get that cleaned up. On your back for me. Let's go on your back.
Oh, that one, even the hip went. Even the hip. That was beautiful.
Give me a sec. There you go.
Oh, getting old is fun.
Tilt head left. Tilt left. There you go. Yeah, a bit. Go ahead and tilt left. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and tilt. There you go.
Yeah, he's talking.
Tilt. Alright, nothing there. Let's try this guy. Let's give this a shot. Put your hand, look up for me a little bit. Just look up. Then press back with your elbow right here. Press back with my elbow. There you go. There you go.
Oh wow. I didn't know that can make a sound.
Try to get these shoulders back. Press back. There you go. Yeah, a little bit. All right, let's go over here. You're supposed to be adjusted. If everything's moving, then you're safe to use the den roll. But you want to, there you go, head back. There you go, and push. Sometimes you'll take your hand and you'll press it on your forehead. You push. Does that make sense? Get your head to sink in, and then you put your hand back down. There you go. Perfect. And the idea is that we actually have a couple different stages of this. We start with the neck dental. They make a dental pillow. So I can't imagine you probably lay on your back. What position do you sleep in?
Left side.
Right. So you understand avoidance. Because of all that inflammation in your back, you're not going to want to sleep on your back. We need to clean your back so that you can sleep on your back without difficulty and the desire to go to your side to get away from it. Does that make sense? The left side is actually contributing to why this bone is sticking out, because when you're on your left side, do you see how when you tilt your head left, the bones go to the opposite side? And that's what's causing that big knot. So ideally, we'd either be on our back or on the right side, but the right side is, I understand, the shoulder and all that, and so, but it's just, going on your left side is feeding this problem. And as best we can and as quickly as we can, we need to get you off your left side onto your back or any other position.
Yeah, the problem was I couldn't even sleep on the back because the left side was causing, the breathing difficulty.
Right.
So I felt sometimes shortness of breath. So lately it's been right side for the last 2-3 days.
It's not going to be easy. You're going to feel shortness of breath also because of the restriction in your chest. Your ability to actually inflate your lungs is impaired because the rib joints aren't moving and your back joints aren't moving. So getting your back healthier and moving will make it easier to breathe. But it's going to take some time to, elbow, Epsom salt, drink lots of water, come back in, we adjust it again, and over a course of treatment, we're going to get that upper back moving better. We got a little bit more on the face down there, but it's pretty tight. And the shoulders, my goodness, let's get rid of all that bruising, do a couple rounds of just cleaning, and then see what's left. I would say the potential, like half your pain is just the bruising. You understand? And if we can get that cleaned up, change your posture so it doesn't keep building up so quickly, who's to say where the
That
long
feels
term.
good, by the way.
Yes, sir. That's home. Now the idea would be the TV would be to your right, or you could lay on the floor. You could do a little bit of right rotation, just a little bit, to push more on that right side where that knot is. Does that make sense? So you'd have a little bit work that right side. Yeah, right there. Oh man, there it comes. Yeah. You thought I forgot about. Don't you forget about me? Right there.
Yeah,
That's that.
you got it.
As you walk on by.
I see you also like the oldies.
Simple minds. That's right.
My wife's name is actually Annie, and I always sing her the song, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Are you okay, Annie? That's right. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Smooth grip. Give it a shot. You want to stand up for me? Keep your head back. I want to just give that a trial run. Bring your arms out. Let's see. Yeah. Wow. Whoa. Oh my
Yeah?
They came up easy.
Wow. And no wonder. You got all that inflammation in your shoulder.
Wow, that's amazing. That's all the way up almost.
That is.
Thank you so much. You're amazing.
You gotta get too much inflammation in there, bud.